Thank you. My question is about increasing the services on the bus network, particularly if people want to use it more. There's a couple of issues when I try to use it. My biggest gripe is that the R7 doesn't connect to the suburban buses, sorry, so you sit for 15 minutes in the freezing cold. And that is a change. They used to connect, so it'd be awesome if Western Creek was reconnected to that, because where do you wait? It's not long enough to do anything. The other part of the issue I have for mobility is seems a bit petty, but the tap-on, I can't read the white print on a blue background, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that has those vision issues, so that's another one. And I've had feedback from a lot of mums about the lack of school runs going to the suburb of Western, and that's why they're all parking down on the corner of Mully Street, and they worry about the safety of their children. So I'm just wondering if those three things could be addressed.
Yeah, so a few things there. So we look at the timings of the bus routes on a yearly basis, and we're just going through that process at the moment. We're running an interim network at the moment, and one of the reasons for that is we've had workforce absences as a result of COVID-19. Everyone's experiencing that at the moment, but we've had actually 73 people away at Transport Canberra on average over the last few weeks, which is massive. And we haven't actually had to drop that many services, thankfully, because we're running this interim network, which gives us a little bit more flexibility. We're going to try and bring that back as soon as we can, but we need to recruit a lot more staff and we're actually out there at the moment. So if you want to become a bus driver, please get in touch with Transport Canberra. There's info sessions, you can get on a bus, try it out. We want to bring more services back, particularly on the weekend, once we've got those drivers on board to deliver those reliable services. The timings, we look at particularly around school bell timings, which change every year, but we also look at the connections with the routes. So that's good feedback. I'll pass it on to Transport Canberra. The transport planners there to look at what they can do as part of the next timetable update about whether we can improve the timings. Is there a particular route, local route, that you're thinking of?
It's the Rapid 7 that comes to Coolo.
It's the Rapid 7 that comes down to Coolo, and then if you want to go to any suburbs such as Holder, Duffy, so you're on the bus and you see your connection leave.
Yeah, okay, so
it's a bit frustrating.
66 and a few of the others to have a look at. That's absolutely fine. In relation to the ticketing system, so we're actually about to very soon. We're in the very final stages of procurement for a new ticketing system with a new provider, and that will be implemented next year. So it will be a completely new way of thinking about accessing public transport. You'll be able to buy a ticket on your phone without needing to necessarily tap on. You'll be able to use a card, as you can at the moment, or you can use your credit card or a EFTPOS card, for example. So there's going to be a whole range of ways to pay for public transport that haven't been available before. We're hoping that will reduce barriers for people taking it up. And then the final question was in relation to
the school bus run.
The school bus run, yeah. So as part of the timetable updates, we look at how many people are using the existing buses that go out to particularly some of the private schools. Most students on the network, of course, use our route bus system, and we encourage them to do that. But we'll certainly have a look at what the capacity is like on that route.
Can I suggest you go to the corner of Mully Street between 3 and 4 and see the chaos?
Happy to. And we've got the school safety program that works with the schools and school PNCs around safety issues around pick up and drop off, and access to buses as well. So we can certainly get them involved.
I've got a couple of questions.